So, Grand Rising, we are on day 3. Today is Tuesday, and I promise you, I had an amazing night's rest. Let's get started with day 3. We're going to talk about actually your kidneys and your adrenal glands. We're going to talk about hydration, energy, and burnout repair. So, let's just jump right in. Why today matters. Let me just break this down for you. Day 3 is where many people feel the detox, right? This is the day fatigue may surface if you're going to have it. This is the day fatigue sort of shows up in different ways. This is the day if you're going to get headaches. This is when they may appear or start to appear. And emotions that are tied to exhaustion, pressure, right? And that I'm tired of being strong begins to arise in us, right? So I want you to listen to your body. Don't just try to push through or try to power through. No, we're going to show ourselves the same grace and love that we show other people, right? This is not failure. This is your kidneys and your adrenal glands asking for support, right? So the kidneys are your body's master filters. They regulate fluids, your electrolytes, your blood pressure, and even toxin elimination. So now the adrenal glands, they sit right on top of the kidneys and they control cortisol, your stress hormone. They control your adrenal glands, which is that fight, flight, or freeze, right? They also control your energy regulation, hence why you may feel a little tired today. They also regulate and control the burnout response within our bodies, right? So when stress is chronic, the adrenals are overworked. When the adrenals overwork, the kidneys suffer. And when the kidneys are stressed, detox slows and fatigue increases. Did you catch that? So this day is about restoring flow, not forcing progress, right? So let's talk about the science, how it meets your body in today. This is what we're going to talk about, how the science of it all meets your body. So stress literally depletes your magnesium, it depletes your sodium, your potassium, and even your trace minerals. So without these, the body holds water instead of releasing it. Without this, you feel tired but wired, right? You struggle with focus experience uh you experience that energy crashing, right? Like those highs and lows, quick lows, hard lows, right? So this is why hydration alone is not enough. Hydration requires minerals. That's why I stress to you the pink Himalayan sea salt, Celtic salt. They're your friend. You have to get your electrolytes in. You have to, right? So I don't know about you all, but I don't know if I mentioned this. So I got this recipe from one of my mentors. So what she told me to do was get a mason jar. So I got a 16-ounce mason jar. I took how much was it? I want to make sure I'm right. 1/4 of a cup of Celtic salt. No, 1/3 of a cup of Celtic salt. I put it in the mason jar, right? And then I filled the jar up with alkaline water or spring water, right? So you want to do that, and you take a wooden spoon, and I actually stirred it around. Now, you have to let it sit for several hours, but you don't put the top on. What you do is you get a piece of parchment paper and you put on, and you put like either a rubber band around the top. I just put a scrunchie around there, okay? Nothing's fantastic, nothing all fancy, just simply not letting the metal top hit, and you don't want to use a metal spoon at all in it, right? Now, what you're looking for after 12 hours is that there's still salt sitting at the bottom of the jar and the water is clear. That means that the water is completely saturated with the sodium. Now, what I do is I take a large serving So I have like one of those little Chinese serving spoons. It's ceramic. So I take one of those and I put it in one of my drinks first thing in the morning, one of my waters first thing in the morning, and I drink it. Now, doing that, it replaces what you're depleted, those minerals and the supplements and the salt, right? So that your cells can open up to receive the water. So now let's talk about more of this supporting, right? Herbal support. So today's herbs don't push detox, right? They rebuild what stress depleted. So nettle leaf, it's a mineral replenishment. So nettles is rich in magnesium, it's rich in calcium, iron, potassium, and it strengthens kidney tissues. It supports the adrenal recovery. It restores depleted minerals from stress, and it improves your energy without stimulation. So think of nettles as nutrient therapy, right? Not detox force. Sounds good? Let's keep going. One of my favorites, parsley. This is a gentle fluid balance. Parsley is a natural diuretic, right? It supports kidney filtration. It reduces water retention. It gently moves excess fluids out of the body. It supports urinary elimination, right? So, unlike harsh diuretics, parsley balances, not drains. How many of us know someone that takes diuretics? And knowing someone who takes diuretics, you know that taking a diuretic, it can leave you feeling even more depleted. Parsley, however, does the exact opposite. Parsley literally helps to just balance fluid being released. So now the next one is corn silk. It soothes urinary support. So corn silk, it calms inflamed kidney pathways. It supports bladder and urinary tracts. It reduces irritation. It soothes detox discomfort. How many of you have ever done a detox and had the cramping, the hurting, almost feeling like you're just sick to your stomach, right? Corn silk will take care of that feeling. So corn silk is especially supportive if urination feels frequent. Like some people say, if I drink a lot of water, I'm in the bathroom every 20, 30 minutes. You don't want that. That's not healthy. That's not good. So what you want to do is add some corn silk to your diet. So it's also good for kidney sensitivity. And detox feels sharp or irritating, then that's when you need to make sure you add corn silk. So let me talk to you about how to use each one of these, right? So choose one or two of these herbs per day. Brew it as a tea, 1 tablespoon dried herbs per cup of water, per 8 ounces of water, okay? Steep it for 10 to 15 minutes. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily. Rotate the herbs. Do not overload the system on one or the other. Rotate them so that your body can feel the balance of it and not feel so overwhelmed. This is support, not competition, right? Now let's talk about one of my favorite things, binders. So binder support. Today, the binder we're going to talk about is magnesium, specifically magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate. So magnesium is crucial on day 3 because it supports detox enzymes. It calms the nervous system. It even supports bowel movements by preventing toxin reabsorption, right? It reduces muscle tensions and even headaches. It supports adrenal recovery during the detox. So glycinate is a calming of the nervous system, right? It supports that calming of the nervous system. Citrate, however, it gently supports the bowels, the colon, right? It supports it so that it continues to flow. Remember, we're talking about flow and restoring rhythm, right? So you want to take it in the evening to support relaxation and sleep. Glycinate will help you rest. You will have a beautiful night's rest, especially if you add a little bit of melatonin with it. Not a lot, just a little. If you're having trouble sleeping, if not, then by all means take the glycinate and the citrate and you'll have a beautiful rest. Okay. Now let's talk about your day 3 affirmations. You want to say this to yourself. And I always tell people, do a few deep breaths as you're doing this. And we breathe in our nose to the count of 4, holding it at the top. You can hold at the top to the count of 4, to the count of 6, and then we breathe out of our mouth always to 6 or 8. You want to do like 3 or 4 of those before you start your affirmations. This is to get you centered. It's breath work, right? It's to calm the nervous system even more. And then you do your affirmations. So the affirmations for today: I am supported. I release survival stress. Mhm. And let's see, my body restores its energy naturally. And I am allowed to rest and still heal. Give yourself permission, right? So here's a reminder for today. Today is not about intensity. Today is about restoration. If you feel tired, listen to your body. Rest. If you feel that you need more water, honor that. Hydrate. If your emotions rise, take a few moments and release them. Remember, anything that you claim or put a name to, you have to now process it through this vessel. So don't name it. Just let it flow through and exit, right? Healing accelerates when the body feels safe. So allow your body to feel safe today so that healing can accelerate in the body. So let's talk about a wonderful somatic stretch. It's a few parts to it, but this is movement is medicine. So this is that movement part. So your kidneys are linked to emotionally to fear, survival stress, long-term pressure, exhaustion from holding things together. Mm. So a simple kidney adrenal release is if you place your hands and you take your hands and place it on your lower back. Put the palm of your hands on your lower back, right? And you're going to take some slow breaths, deep belly breaths, right? Doing the 4, holding it at the top to the 6. And as you exhale, you want to lean forward to your torso is laying on your legs. Now, I can't lean forward all the way because there's a desk in front of me. However, you can. So try it. And then as you release, hold it there for 4 seconds and then inhale again and come back up as you inhale. Holding it at the top, and then we exhale. This signals safety to your nervous system, right? And it gives you all that more support to simply say, I release pressure. I no longer carry excess. Does that make sense? So now I'm excited about this, but I'm going to go ahead and answer a few questions that I got in my DM. And if you have some, please, by all means, don't forget to DM me. Just know that I'm going to answer it in the next day's video. Okay. So why am I tired? We talked about that today. So energy is being redirected, not lost. And I need you to understand that. So during detox, the body temporarily shifts energy away from productivity to repair, filtration, and even recalibration. So your kidneys and your adrenal glands are working behind the scenes to regulate fluids, to rebalance electrolytes, to clear metabolic waste, and to stabilize cortisol levels. So while it's doing that, uh, it's going to make you feel a little bit tired, and that's okay. So when stress has been high for a very long time in the body has been running on survival energy. So when you detox, you're asking the body to slow down and repair. So fatigue on day 3 is often a sign that your body finally feels safe enough to rest. That's a good thing. right? So what helps? Gentle movement. If you've never tried yoga, this is the time to do it. If you've never tried, say, chair aerobics, doing um, calisthenics, but doing the slow version. Just using your body weight, not physical weights, to do some stretches, lunges, doing those things to stretch and move your body, even just going for a walk. For some places like here, it's super cold. It feels like it's in the negatives. It's in a single digit. So we're not going to go outside and walk. However, YouTube has some beautiful videos of you can do in your home in a small space of you walking, moving your body, because again, movement is medicine. So why am I, oh, this is what helps also. Mineral rich foods or fluids. Remember, I was telling you about the sipping broth, mineral rich, doing those naps or an earlier bedtime, releasing the need to push through. Give your body a chance to rest and recover. It's not a race. This is restoration and balance. It's healing. It's therapeutic. Okay, so why am I urinating more frequently? Your fluid regulation is improving. So as kidneys begin functioning more efficiently, excess fluids are released. Stored water weight, it decreases in the body, right? And sodium potassium balance improves. So frequent urination means that the kidneys are filtering properly, releasing retained fluids, right? And they're clearing waste instead of holding on to it. So if you see yourself using the bathroom more, don't panic. It's okay. Talk to your body. Remember, we're giving our water an assignment. We're giving our sipping broth an assignment. We're giving our herbal tea an assignment, right? This is not dehydration by default. It's circulation and flow returning, right? So that's important for it to return. You want it, so don't fight it. Don't complain about it. Remember, your voice is tuned best to the frequency that your body will respond to. So speak life over your body, right? This supported by this, continuing to hydrate. That means you may have to do 2 to 3 times of doing the Himalayan sea salt or Celtic salt. Just a dash in the palm of your hand, put it on your tongue, and then start drinking your water, right? So continue the hydration, adding minerals, pinch of sea salt or magnesium to your water. Avoid caffeine today at all cost. At all cost. We're avoiding it. You don't need it. It's not good for you, right? So is dizziness normal? It can happen. And it's usually dehydration or electrolytes being low. So dizziness may occur when sodium levels drop in your body, when magnesium is too low, when your blood pressure shifts slightly, right? Fluids move faster than minerals. So when your body is feeling that, you may feel a little lightheaded. This is especially common. So you normally consume caffeine or sugar. Your body's going to feel a little dizzy or a little bit different and off balance a little because you're not consuming these artificial things anymore, right? Stress hormones have been elevated for such a long time. It's coming down. The cortisol levels are dropping in your body. You're going to feel it. You've been chronically dehydrated. Now you're hydrating. Your cells are like, whoa, this is different. What is going on? Listen to your body. So, what to do immediately when you feel this? Pause. Take some deep breaths. Sit or lie down. Sip water slowly during this time. Add electrolytes or magnesium to the water. Dizziness is a signal. It's not to be ignored. Respond. Don't push through, right? So, what helps headaches? Remember, we talked about that just a little bit yesterday. We're going to go a little bit deeper today. Headaches during detox is usually from mineral loss or toxin release. That's why the binders are so important, right? So, common causes magnesium depletion, caffeine withdrawal, adrenal fatigue, dehydration, all of those things, right? So, here's support protocols: water, small sips often. Magnesium, glycinate, or citrate. I would do citrate in the daytime, make glycinate in the evening, right? Because glycinate will make you drowsy. It helps relax you, almost like ashwagandha would do, right? Clove tea. Remember I told you about the cloves. Putting cloves in your mouth, suck on them for about 8 to 10 minutes till they're soft. Chew them. Cloves in your water. I always have cloves in my water with a little fresh squeezed lemon juice. It's anti-inflammatory. Rest plus low light will help with the headache. So headaches ease when the nervous system calms. So not when you force activity. So don't force it. Love on yourself. Show yourself some grace. When should I stop the detox? If the symptoms feel alarming or intense or even unsafe, those are signs to you. I may want to stop. Try a few of these things. And if it doesn't help, then you want to stop immediately if you experience severe dizziness that doesn't resolve itself. If you have chest pain, get you about 2 ounces of water, put a dash of cayenne pepper in it, and drink it as fast as possible. Take it like a shot. That's why I said only 2 ounces. If it's something major or serious, the cayenne pepper will stop it. If it doesn't resolve within just a few moments, then you know you need to take other steps and precautions, right? If you are fainting, if you have confusion or severe weakness, then you may want to stop the detox for a little while and try a different form of detox, like doing an ionic foot detox, to start pulling some of the toxins out of your body, right? Detox should feel challenging but manageable, not frightening, never frightening. Healing honors wisdom. So we want to make sure we honor wisdom and we always use wisdom. Wisdom is the practical application of knowledge. So I'm giving you knowledge. I need for you to practically apply it for it to be wisdom, right? There's no reward for ignoring your body. You're the one who will feel it and understand and know what's going on. So talk to your body. Sit in silence and meditate and literally go inside, figure out what's going on, find out, search it out, meditate, pray it out, right? You can always slow down. You can always add food if you need to. I always keep green apples during this time. I keep celery in my house. I keep carrots in my house. I keep those simply because they will hydrate the body quickly. You can also keep melons in your house. You want to add food if you need it, rest if you need it, resume later if you need it. Okay? Who should avoid kidney herbs? Anyone with known kidney disease should consult a professional first. So this includes if you have chronic kidney disease, if you have kidney failure, if you're on dialysis, if you have severe electrolyte disorders, right? While kidney herbs are gentle, they still affect the filtration and fluid balance in your entire body. So you want to make sure that you're using wisdom when you're doing this. If you're unsure, choose hydration, rest, breath work, mineral support without the herbs. Okay? And surely, let's close with some reassurance. I always want to make sure that you are reassured in all of this. Day 3 is not about toughness, it's about repairing years of stress. Your body is not failing, it is relearning balance. So, avoid kidney herbs without approval if you have kidney disease. So, now, I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you some insight, some foresight, gave you some things that you may have been needing or missing. I hope I answered all of your questions fully and thoroughly. And by all means, you can reach out to me if you need more. I try to make sure to keep my website link in also in the comments or whatever so that you can reach out to me. Please, by all means, you're not alone in this. You're supported, and I want to make sure that you know that you're supported. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for day 4. Go forth, have a blessed and prosperous day. I love you to life.